To warn or not to warn? That is often the question. But why is it even a question? Many products have warnings. Why? The safety of product consumers might actually be on the mind of manufacturers, but that concern is largely linked with concern for the manufacturers. They naturally don't want to be sued. So, along with the products, warnings they must include. Ironically, the French word for warning is
avertissement.
Easy for her to say. What English word does it look like? Yes, advertisement, or advertisement if you prefer. Many opt for the abbreviation ad. Many believe that ads should include warnings. However, ads typically just convince consumers that they need whatever they're selling. The warnings for those products are usually included in the instructions, seen after the purchase. But a good, honest ad will include the warnings before the purchase, and before it's too late. They not only provide a noun warning, they do their fair share of verb warning, the gerund type of present tense verb ending in ing, indicating that it is happening now, not later. Some may argue that ad honesty causes bankruptcy, but that's a type of thought bankruptcy. For according to a 2022 consumer survey, brands that prioritized transparency saw a 77% increase in customer loyalty, proving that honesty indeed pays off in the long run. On the other hand, dishonest marketing doesn't pay off, for the truth usually comes out in the long run. If secular manufacturers, regardless of their motives, warn people, shouldn't we? Granted, some warning labels might merely be a legality, protecting each company from the ramifications of failing to warn, proverbially preventing having customers' blood on their hands. But what if we fail to warn? The blood of those who didn't receive the warning will be on our hands. What if the situation were reversed? If a bridge was out on a road you often travel, wouldn't you want to know? If the temperature was going to be freezing or below, wouldn't you want to know? Or if there was a wildfire nearby, wouldn't you want to know? If you weren't told, and harm came to you as a result, what would you think if you later learned that someone or someones knew of those things but didn't warn you? The natural question from those untold is, why in the world didn't you tell me? Sadly, modern society's growing fear of offending has caused many to clam up, which will in turn cause many wrecked vehicles to pile up, many pipes to freeze up, and unwarned homes to burn up, in both a literal and spiritual sense. For Jesus Christ is coming soon. But many aren't ready. There are prophetic events soon to take place on this planet. Again, many aren't ready. We are heaven-appointed watchmen, called to be faithfully waiting and watching, but also warning. It's not our place to do the convicting. We need to let the Holy Spirit do that. But it is our place to give warning. Let's never ever fail to do that. If our warnings are not heeded, like the ones on cigarette labels, we won't be to blame, no guilt, for we will have given the warning. However, if our warnings are heeded, we may save a soul or several from the ravages of sin. And among those saved will be us, rescued from the sin of failing to give others fair warning. Again, before it's too late.